Give me the middle one. Look at you fucking shit starter.
You got motherfuckers just walking off the show and shit.
She didn't just walk off.
She stormed off.
She exited the building. I'm just gonna say
all that belly like was on my back. Is that what it feels like?
I did not even touch you with my stomach.
I saw it.
Is that what it feels like?
Hey, MJ, that was a tester. Some girls like that. And get he just testing you.
That's a friend's benefit. Fuck with a big nigga.
For real, like get the belly on my back.
Go ahead.
Right.
Damn, shit low
you
as fuck.
fucking
we were just sitting here on the show listening to a discussion, and there was a comparison to Emmett Till, and a shitstorm happened. So after that, Love got up and stormed off. Blair is still sitting in his chair, just sitting there.
Did you win, Flair?
It wasn't about winning.
I don't want
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that. I don't want to instigate.
As the MVP of the game, it's like I analyze things before I show up. And if you're not prepared, you got to get prepared. And you don't have time fucking with a nigga like me. Go ahead. Sure,
you better hope you don't get slapped in your mouth.
I've been slapped by other people, baby.
You know.
Listen, Maisha from South Carolina, she says she hope Love don't stab you.
I've been stabbed by but I ain't been stabbed no homo.
Maisha, girl.
What Maisha? Put it on me right quick. Come on, Maisha.
Listen, look at
you don't
this.
fuck with the Flair tonight, baby. Yeah.
What? You fucking it all up. We gotta see.
Now let me get me, man. Let me get my shit going. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. What the tripod at?
Huh?
All right. Go
oh no, because listen,
what's
that
the
tripod was doing too.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about somebody being right or wrong. I just don't like comparisons and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't get up on this motherfucking compare David Banner to fucking Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King got killed for what he's talking about. David Banner just a motherfucker that's talking the same shit. You see what I'm saying? Wrong place, wrong time. I can't get mad at motherfucker because he like a bitch.
It was a good
that's your
comparison. It was just a different outcome. Really,
I agree with it. But at the end of the day, a motherfucker lost their life behind that shit.
Right, it is more in depth in one situation.
Yeah.
So what you trying to talk about? What's going on?
She want to talk about that.
What you want to talk about?
Shit.
Not the whole time. I got this.
That's what your motherfucking people talking about.
But
motherfucker saying.
All you see is that
they supposed to. Should I sign the motherfucker up for it?
Put it down in a way.
I'm shutting the motherfucker up for y'all motherfuckers, man. Because I know they don't get to see me and shit. I know I've been depriving motherfucking bitches and shit. You know
don't nobody want to see your fat ass.
Crazy as fuck. Yeah, shit.
No, I'm just looking at.
Oh, man, I've been depriving you hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Things like that.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
Keep your hands in the vehicle.
All right.
All right.
In the right.
Now listen. What about these dolls? Now I know about the sex dolls, but I've been seeing little baby dolls and little children dolls.
That's pedophile shit.
That you can have, yeah.
That you can have sex with.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, but
this is a new though.
They're doing this. They say that they're making these dolls for pedophiles, and this is
to fight the urge. Yeah,
to fight the urge. I think that this is not fighting the urge.
This
is stirring up shit. They're not going to just keep fucking these damn doll babies. They're going to try to go find a child. What type of shit
That's
is
some
that?
nasty shit, man.
I think it's something wrong with a man that has a sex doll. I think that he will fuck a corpse.
Nah, it's two different things. That's the same. That's the same comparison. It's no heartbeat.
Listen, we talked about this last week.
There's no heartbeat.
It's not like fucking
the heartbeat.
There's no heartbeat, so it's not like fucking a corpse.
Right, of course.
I'm saying if the bitch dead, she was breathing before that. If a sex doll in my mind, I'm gonna go home. Think about it. I don't go home and be like I'm a fucking dead body, but I can go home and say I'm a jack off. So what's the fucking difference? Me having a sex doll? Difference. No, the sex doll and me jacking off. What's the difference? As a woman,
you're not going out of your way to order fucking.
Why not?
Equipment to fuck.
Every nigga to pay for some pussy some kind of way.
Do you have a vibrator? Do you have anything of the nature?
Yeah,
do you have a toy?
She got a cucumber. She old school.
And I can't go out here fucking all these niggas, so I'm going to buy that.
So really quick,
but he's a man.
Is this? So why is there a double?
Wait a minute. You're a female chauvinist?
I'm sexist. Yes, I'm very sexist.
I got you, Claire. So what is the difference? Because it's just like you just taking a penis off of a dead guy and
twiddling yourself with it.
Right.
That is not a whole fucking. That is not a whole man that I bought.
You would buy a whole man if you knew it's faithful, though.
No, I wouldn't buy a whole fucking dummy to fuck on.
I mean, don't you?
So what's the difference between playing with yourself? You masturbate, don't you?
There's a difference, a huge difference in buying a toy and buying a fucking companion.
It's not a companion. It's a toy. It's a toy.
That doll is not a toy.
It is a toy.
That doll is a woman for someone.
My name is not.
I don't.
She sounds jealous.
She does.
I'm disgusted with that shit.
Why?
Why are you disgusted?
Because
do you feel like you're going to be replaced?
No, it feels weird. That's weird.
How?
But why is it weird if you're not the one fucking it?
No, why is it weird if you're not a man?
It's weird because
why can women do so much things in life, but a man get the satisfaction of getting a fucking sex doll, and all of a sudden there's a big epidemic about it? Y'all feel in danger? Do you feel like the black woman is an endangered species because we went from white women to fucking sex dolls?
Not in any way. Look, you can buy whatever you want to do shit, but like the doll, that shit is creepy.
Really quick though.
Go ahead.
So it's like the same thing as like a dude having a pocket pussy. You just put a face to it. It's the same fucking thing as having a plastic dick. You just put a face to it. It's the same thing. It's an inanimate object.
During sex, what is the pros and cons? What is the pros and cons of me going home fucking you?
You're just putting a face to
it. No. What's the pros and cons of me fucking you as opposed to going home and fucking my sex doll at the end of the night? For one, I'm saving money. For one, I ain't gonna hear your mouth.
And it's all in one. You don't need separate toys.
I ain't got all in one. I don't have to buy you Waffle House or IHOP or no dumbass shit. And I can put any kind of lubrication I want in there.
Listen,
and she ain't complaining.
If my dude wants to,
are you gonna clean it out when you done?
No, listen. I want to know what's the pros and cons. What's the difference between me buying a sex doll for $3,000 as opposed to having sex with you, Goldie? What's different? They don't say you squirt because I'm pretty sure a $5,000 sex doll squirts.
I wasn't gonna say shit about that, but like,
what's different?
So really quick, Desiree, hey girl, that's my friend.
I've never spent $3,000 on any fucking toy I've ever bought.
A man would.
So really quick, Desiree from Columbus, Ohio. She's a model. She's so dope and she's so pretty. Anyway, she said some of those. Fuck you, bro. Like,
because a lot of times women be this real shit. I ain't trying to disrespect her.
You just did.
Nah, because women, y'all be saying women is beautiful. Listen, y'all be saying women is beautiful. They be trannies and shit.
She knows her.
She's a woman.
Yeah. She knows her. She said.
Oh my god. So anyway, Desiree said some of those dolls respond though. They're like because they're AI.
They interact.
Okay, so you mad about that because you don't interact with men?
I don't think that
you have a hard time interacting with a real man.
Motherfucker, listen.
That's not. I like look at you like LeVar Ball. Like you got a hard time interacting with men.
And there's some guys out there who ain't never had sex before and probably on course to have it.
I can't get a yeast infection sucking a fucking doll's pussy. I can get one sucking a woman. That don't mean you nasty. It just mean you sadly mistaken that week. You see what I'm saying?
Like, so dumb. That's her. With your blind ass, like you gotta get like
shades on. Let me wear my new prescription now. I'm gonna go get it in a minute.
I was about to ask you about
wait, why you letting up on Cody? Come on, we got her in the corner. Listen,
you don't let me know, motherfucker.
We got her in the corner. Like at the end of the day, Cody, think about it. You got Ebola too?
Probably.
All right, go ahead, Goldie. Flu. I'm just saying, man. Like y'all can't be getting jealous of these sex dolls. Like,
it's not a jealousy. I just think that there's a deeper issue with that. Like,
if your man wanted to have a threesome with a sex doll, does that make you gay?
A threesome with a sex doll?
Yeah.
Does it make me gay?
Yeah. If he wanted to hit you from the back and he was like, "Suck her titties, babe," does that make you gay? Why he hit it from the back?
It's a doll, so
no.
I don't.
You would do it?
I would
be a freak.
So really quick, so say
Don't be raping niggas.
You see,
Hey,
into it.
like she got red as fuck. Like I didn't know African girls turn red. Like
It wasn't a toy a second ago. You see how it became a toy real quick when she was about to kiss it. Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
it's just a
so
dog.
I'm not going to ask you, would you lick the pussy? Because you said you licked the
I
pussy.
honestly feel like the women
It's just plastic, right?
who automatically they get upset. These women who get upset and shit like that. I do feel like that in a sense they feel like that they are being replaced. But if you think about it,
it's not.
Well, no. I'm not.
Hold on. Let me clear something up. A dog could never replace me. I'm not upset.
Kinda.
To where a dog could replace me.
I think the number one thing
because women, real women and human women, they feel like they have to put on for other people outside of the relationship. Y'all have an aura that y'all want. Y'all want people to respect y'all and see y'all in a certain, you know what I mean, a certain light. If I go home to a dog, nobody knows I have a dog that I fuck every day. I can still have the same swag and fucking the shit out of this thick ass sex dog. You see what I'm saying? But I can go home to you. You can be thick as fuck, but I'm having problems, and I lose all my swag.
It's a tool to determine.
You probably cheating on me. My dog ain't cheating on me. My dog ain't burning me.
Blair.
Okay, good.
He got
anyway, right. So, do you think that it's a tool to like?
I'm not going outside and smoke. Fuck y'all.
Blair. Oh my God! Take your drunk ass on, please. Anyway, all in my face. You gonna put your belly on my back again?
Go ahead.
Okay, so do you think that it's like a tool to like deter? This could be used as a tool to deter men from like cheating. Say,
if they're saying okay.
I'm too little for that, man. Get what? I got it from Prime Now. Yeah. Anyway,
that's something that people can get away with saying, just like they're saying these pedophile sex dolls are used to stop pedophiles from molesting children. Mm-hmm. That's something that a man can say, well, I got this sex doll, so this will stop me from going around fucking around.
But do you think that it's legitimate though? I think it would be a good tool. Like
if I'm with for a while,
on my cycle, I can
see
do it.
I can see for a while that lasting, that it could be something new and interesting for a while, but I don't know. This is something new, so I don't know how long it will last. Does a blow up doll have a pussy?
Yeah, they have a hole. Like it's just a hole.
Was that was that the sex doll back then? Like.
I mean, that was kind of like the low budget. And because, I mean, these dolls have been around for a long time. Okay. Those were more of like the low end. They were meant to be more comical than anything. Okay. I don't think that they were really meant to,
I just remember seeing them in people's closets when I was a little kid. And I used
what the fuck? What?
Yeah, when I would be over like aunts and uncles' houses, I would always see like a blow up doll or something. And then like I would watch movies as I got a little older, like in middle school, and I would see blow up doll jokes. But I still didn't know what the fuck a blow up doll was for in middle school. So then, like at about 21, maybe in retrospect, one day sitting there, I was like,
"So Desi asked, have you seen like the male sex dolls? I've seen them. It's the
dick on that thing is so big, like that's unrealistic.
You can, but it's really not. There really are men that are packing like that.
The one I saw, I have to show it to you. It was like a forearm.
But you can like choose. I can't remember. I want to say it's like Real Robotics or something like that actually is slated this year to release, the sex dolls or with AI, they talk to you. They like respond to you. They can remember.
They said they will play your songs and shit. Like they can.
Playlist. And you know what? It reminds me.
Like you will fall in love with him.
Like listen, it's like I'm a sci-fi geek. So there, in this particular instance, there was a movie called AI. It was directed by Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Some years ago, Jude Law was in it, and he played an AI, and it was basically about this little boy who was like this AI doll. It was meant to replace. For this family, their son that was potentially ill. It was
a real little cute blonde boy.
Yeah, Haley Joel Olsen or whatever. Well, anyway, in the particular movie, Jude Law, he played, you know, like a sex worker doll. And it's just like, you know, he could cock his head and, you know, the music would play, like he could change his hair and things like that. Like that's legitimately like where it's going. Mm-hmm. There are even men who are, there's a guy allegedly who even opened up like a brothel that has like
nothing
sex
but dolls in it.
And you can fuck them.
So how are you cleaning these pussies of these dolls? Like, or whatever?
I don't know. I don't care. It's not my problem. But but it's
that
just
cannot be right. Like I don't know.
But I think that it's, you know, for some it could be essentially, you know, a tool for some who like suffer from crippling like social anxiety.
Hermits.
That's what I said.
Not so much hermits.
There are guys who don't have sex and they're like 40, 50 years old who ain't
agoraphobics.
Or like
they can't go out the house.
Yeah. I think that
it would help their social life. I mean, they might feel a little
better. It could. I mean, you know, it's just like, I think that to a degree, I think that it could essentially build.
I'm saying it would help them. They ain't helping no pedophile or a guy with a sex problem. They ain't helping those guys. It'll give you a release for a certain amount of time, but you just going to the real thing.
Yeah, eventually you are. But I think that, you know, for those who are agoraphobic and, you know, who suffer from, you know, like social anxiety.
I just think that this shit
it could
is
essentially
going
help
to bite us in the ass. Eventually you're going to be able to marry.
Well, with AI, I think that it's a very dangerous game to be playing to begin with, because you know, Elon Musk even said that, you know, the creator of Facebook has no clue what he's doing. They had to shut down an AI that they had in their labs because it created its own language and was communicating with other AI and they couldn't decipher. They had to shut it down. They were just like, we're going to hit the red button on this. So it could be dangerous to a degree, but I don't think that. I think that it will. Maybe Bicentennial Man. It kind of. Do you guys remember that movie?
I've seen it. You talking about the old movie Bicentennial Man?
Bicentennial Man. It was the one with Robin Williams.
I mean, I've seen it.
Who essentially he was an AI, and it was like over the course of years, it was just like with modifications and everything. Like all he wanted to do was be accepted and seen as like a real person because he was cognizant. Like I think that he could feel. Essentially, because you know he went through all of these modifications, they could essentially soon like walk among us as that. I mean, you know, they could be sex industry workers. I mean, to a degree, we're not fucks. There's technological advances. This is what we can't stay in the dark ages forever.
This is some straight bullshit.
It's not.
Oh my gosh. What else has been fascinating me this week? What have I been looking at? You probably already talked about the rapper that died.
Absolutely, Desi. She wanted to know, do you think that it could fall into a fetish category or become more mainstream?
It is a fetish.
Absolutely.
It is a fetish.
It can, and it will. I'm pretty sure if I pulled it up on like Pornhub now.
Have they made something, a name up for it yet?
I don't know. Let's find out. Pornhub.com. Let's see.
That may be something that already existed because people have been fucking around with dolls and have been.
It is a category. Yeah, sex doll. Yeah, it's right here. Sex doll.
It's mainly guys. But...
Yeah, it is. It's mainly guys. I don't see any. So there's an urban legend about Hitler making one of his commanders design a sex doll so soldiers won't be tempted to have sex with non-Aryan women. I would pan my camera to show you this, but somebody might fucking like get in their feelings and like fucking report the video. No, but there's like legit like.
Those are real dolls.
Yes, those are real dolls. Yeah.
Hold on. That is a doll.
Which one? This one? Yeah, that one's a doll. That one right there.
Impressive. And you can pose it just.
Yeah, you can pose it. You can throw its legs back like that one right there. Like, shit's crazy. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, like, if you are curious, you can go to pornhub.com and /video /search search equals sex plus doll. You guys are going to see some shit. So, yeah, there's that. So what else has taken an interest to you this week?
The other things is I've been looking at. There was a rapper, he died from what is that? From a lean overdose. He had like 20 bottles of lean in a picture. But then they showed him. Let me look his name up.
Was it that drill rapper that was shared like last week?
I think he's a Chicago rapper or something, maybe.
Was that the one that was shared in the Narcistic Nation podcast group? Y'all go like that page, please. Go participate in shit. The Narcistic Nation podcast page.
Let me go on.
I feel like that it was shared at one point. It was some drill rapper, I think. I saw some sad reacts. I was like, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
It was so sad.
You know what? I just realized something now because I like looked that shit up on fucking Pornhub. Like now it's like the shit's about to like pop up all up in my fucking news feed and shit, like on fucking social media. Like meet sex dolls in your area today. What?
Let somebody borrow your laptop and have to use a search engine and has the first couple letters.
Right?
It's just gonna pop up on
P-O-R.
No! Sex doll, like, oh my god, what is she into?
It's like it was for science, y'all. It was for science. So you know what? I'm gonna have to like before I die, like before I leave here, I'm gonna have to like clear my
erasure. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Like this sick ass bitch. Jay, what was the most obscure thing that you've ever looked up on a porn site?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like obscure, like just wild, like
okay. Well, okay.
What was the most creepy ass shit that you looked up, y'all?
I was really looking because I didn't know what pegging was. I looked it up.
Pegging. Oh yeah.
Because we brought it up like what was it last week or something?
I don't remember. I found out.
Did you see that shit in 614? Sis, is this your man?
No, because I'm not in the new group anymore.
I'm not in the new group. This was in the old shit. It was a nice looking dark skinned gentleman. I'm not gonna say anybody's name. I can't even remember his name anyway. But he was really nice looking, and there was a white girl that was fucking around with him, and I guess he did her wrong, made her mad. But she was on there saying that he was a liar, basically, and that he should have told her that he was into pegging, and that they went on a date when shit went wrong. When they went on a date to a swingers club.
What was it, Princeton?
That's the only one I know about.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So they went to the swingers club. They were on a dance floor. He tried some shit on her, and she wasn't with it. She was just there to dance and shit. So he got mad and felt rejected and had a gangbang on the dance floor in front of her. So she said she stopped fucking with him after that. And I think they got back together, and he wanted to be pegged or some shit. Something like that. So yeah, pegging is something new, I guess.
It's not.
I guess.
That's what I looked up. So I was going to just type it in the search engine.
It's not. It's not anything.
That shit is crazy.
It's not anything.
On that note, we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Wrap things up. You got anything you want to say to anybody?
No. Shout out to. Are we like wrapping up the show, or are we just where the fuck is everybody?
Blair is back here.
Oh, is he? Shit. Oh, okay. Hey, Blair. I know, right? Optimally, I'm sweating. Whatever happened to him?
Who?
That guy.
Trinidad James.
Yeah. Whatever happened?
High some fucking where.
Oh,
that fucker was on all kinds of drugs.
No, but shout out to my viewers.